May 27, 2014, from the Chesapeake Energy Arena in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. It was Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals between the San Antonio Spurs and the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Spurs won the first two games in San Antonio, and the Thunder won Game 3 in OKC. And here we were for Game 4, as the Thunder were looking to even things up before heading back to San Antonio for Game 5. And the Spurs jumped out to a quick lead in this one as Kawhi Leonard led the game off with a tray, and he hit another tray moments later, and that would make it 8-0 San Antonio. The Thunder would battle back, and they'd bring it to within 1 point when Kevin Durant hit a layup just under 5 minutes left in the first quarter. And then, with 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter, the Thunder went on a 13-2 run as they took the lead. And after one, the score was 26-20. And the lead that the Thunder took in this game at that point would last for the rest of the game, as the Thunder never trailed at any point after the first quarter, as they dominated this game that they needed to win to even the series up. And in the second quarter, the Thunder would stay in control as Kevin Durant was hot, Russell Westbrook was hot, Butler was hitting shots. The Spurs would try to get close, but then the Thunder just kept hitting those big shots. Around 3 minutes left in the half, Kevin Durant had a huge three-pointer, 2 in a row actually, and his second three-pointer made it 50-36. Ginobili then hit a three, and then Durant just came back and hit a deuce. And at halftime, as we came to halftime moments later, when Jeremy Lamb nailed the tray right after Boris Diaw nailed the tray, and the score was 58-43 going into the locker rooms at halftime, as the Thunder had a decisive 15-point lead. The Spurs really just they didn't really show up for Game 2. They played one quarter, and that was it. As the Thunder just dominated, as I said earlier. In the third quarter, it was more the same. The Spurs would put up some shots. Danny Green did hit a three-pointer, but Westbrook and Durant just kept nailing deuces. Ibaka was big, as he was in Game 3. Reggie Jackson was nailing trays. And it was just all OKC. And after 3, the score was 83-67, as they were now ahead by 16 points. They extended their lead to 1 overall in the quarter. In the fourth, the Thunder just continued to coast through the fourth quarter. They easily went on to win this game, and the final score was 105-92, as they ended up winning this game by 13 points. That was only because Matt Bonner had a three-pointer at the end. Of course, Derek Fisher had just hit a three-pointer as well. But for the San Antonio Spurs in this game, their actually better numbers were from their bench players. Because for their starters, only 2 of their starters were in double digits, and that was Tony Parker with 14 and Kawhi Leonard with 10. Coming off the bench for the Spurs, Boris Diaw had a double-double. He had 14 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And Corey Joseph actually had 11 points as well off the bench for San Antonio. This game was all about the dynamic duo of Russell Westbrook and the MVP Kevin Durant, as they combined for 71 points in this game. Russell Westbrook was the game's leading scorer with 40 points. He had 5 rebounds and 10 assists and 5 steals and a block. So Russell Westbrook with a double-double. The MVP Kevin Durant had 31 points, 5 boards, 5 assists, 3 steals, and a block. Serge had 9 points and 8 boards, so he almost had a double-double. He also had an assist, a steal, and 3 blocks. So he was definitely clutch down low in the lane for the Thunder. And their bench actually combined was 20 points from the bench of OKC. The Spurs got a lot more production out of their bench, but it was nice to see OKC get some production out of the bench, even though Durant and Westbrook definitely carried the load in this game.